but as I said, against a team that is doing very well from the start of this season.
3 straight losses on the road as well for Inter. We take a look at the formation there of Sassuolo. Indeed, no changes at all from that 5-0 victory against the Tower. Fantastic performance. Wow, for the visiting side, but that's the first name on the list is the change. Andre Onana, the Cameroonian international, is making his debut. Samir Handanovic on the bench as D'Ambrosio, the only change from the last league outing, along with Onana in for Skriniar. Lautaro Martinez and Dzeko, Massimo Paganin, they've got to put in the goals. There's no Correa available. Lukaku still not back to fitness, doesn't make the matchday squad. So the idea is that Dzeko and Martinez are going to do the business for Simone Inzaghi today. It will be Sassuolo, the Nero Verde, to kick us off. Andrea Pinamonti, on loan from Inter, is the one knocking the ball back into Fratesi. And early touch down the right-hand side. Emil Said, one of 2 Norwegians in the formation for This is his here this afternoon in this first game of round 9. Maxime Lopez switches it into Jeremy Toljan, the German fullback, now with Emil Said. On the turn, Fratesi. First stop from Onana. And the head was needed from Denzel Dumfries. Players down, bodies strewn in the Inter box. The referee felt compelled to stop the action.
Because the ball smashed into Barella's face. He will see again, he will see the impacts of the ball. There a great chance here because the angle was very tight, but Fratesi shot on goal properly on the other side. You will see again. Oh, unbelievable.
That certainly could cause a concussion. The referee, as Tushvet was calling for a handball, bred in Mas. He slipped there by Fratesi, and it's Bastoni. Comes charging out of defence. Bastoni still shrugging Sassuolo defenders aside. Lautaro Martinez clean through, and a crucial sliding block. Fine defending there from the captain. Progress now, that's where he can pull the strings. Finds Di Marco. Cross in, and Dzeko's glancing header, much better from Inter down the left.
Yes, it was a good cross. Dzeko arrived just a little bit earlier than the cross, so he can't jump and take the right time on the ball. And you will see again, he was just a little bit in front, but Inter find a right solution, use the wing back to stretch the defense,
This afternoon as touch from Barella through the middle. Dzeko to bring it under control. Rogerio mistimed. Dumfries rushing on. Lautaro Martinez couldn't have been closer. Inter launched the attack through the Sassuolo defence. Lautaro's drought in front of goal continues.
He arrived just a little bit late with his weaker foot. He just tried to shot on goal with the left, but not enough. A great movement.
Dzeko, crossfield. Barella, flush on the chest. The cross from the right. Keeper lost it. Di Marco. Well, that's not what we expected. Shape for a shot. Ball was headed for the corner flag. Flex their must. Crucial one-on-ones. Barella's pass. D'Ambrosio's control. High ball to Di Marco. Dzeko tried to invent something with the outside of the boot. Bastoni's head. Bastoni squeezing Sassuolo back towards their own goal. Çalhanoğlu takes aim from distance. A snapping shot took a deflection. It's a corner.
And Sassuolo had to pay attention because they wasn't touch, but anyway, Sassuolo don't have to give too much time and space.
It is It's Loriente with the corner kick. The near post was the head of Fratesi. He has 6 goals already in Serie A. Got the one against his longest run in the last campaign, round 19 to round 27, so 8 matches, and then scored a hat-trick against Salernitana. As Di Marco miscontrols. Nice ball in at the near post. Consigli could do nothing but watch it onto the roof of the net. Well, Dzeko causing trouble, and it's a corner kick to Inter.
It's very important, this ball, to find the width of the pitch, but it's also important that inside the box there will be more players than that. Just Dzeko and Lautaro arrived just a little bit late, but Dumfries, Çalhanoğlu or Barella have to run with Dzeko and Lautaro inside the box.
Certainly Gianmarco Ferrari's sweating plenty out there and trying to keep this defence organised. Çalhanoğlu comes short. Aslani sends it up into the stands, but nice variation on the corner kick. Not great technique with the shots.
It was a good corner kick, but not easy to shot on goal from outside the box. With the ball that coming from that side, he was out from the near post. Not so easy.
Martinez shot. Next for Inter. Tesi in the opening moments for Sassuolo. As Tushpen finds Fratesi. Said. Pinamonti on the penalty spot. Said's ball in. Pinamonti. Spectacular attempt is deflected behind. Initially looked like he was going for the overhead kick, and he still produced a flying karate slice. And Acerbi's touch means it is a corner.
So he's again inside the box. There were 4-man.
Çalhanoğlu, Ferrari careful. Certainly that would influence the second half if the captain got sent off. Dumfries again, too much for Rogerio, and almost put in. Ferrari with the final touch.
I think that Ferrari deflected that ball on corner. Yeah, he wasn't Lautaro Martinez that arrived on that ball. It was a ball just behind the defense line, and Ferrari did very, very well because he paid attention in that situation.
More attention needed now with 6 Inter players in the box. The last one was taken short. Deeper this time, Dumfries. Edin Dzeko. A special moment for the Bosnian-Herzegovina man, his 100th goal in Serie A. More crucially, Inter are going to take a lead into the break. Just his second of the season. He's in 3 figures, highest scoring non-Italian his last 7 years, and he crowns it with his 100th Serie A goal from close range, a striker's goal, if ever there was one. And it is Sassuolo 0, Inter 1.
And we say we have to wait until the second half, but the right man on the right position. Dumfries touched that ball with his shoulder, and Dzeko arrived. He was in front of the ball, just with the top of his boot. Fantastic goal, because it wasn't easy. He was in front. He just tried to find balance and touch that ball inside the goal. Great goal by Inter. An opportunity, and a match like this could just move from a corner kick or a situation like this.
Frustration clear there after a good defensive play overall from Dionisi's side in the first half to concede right in the closing seconds. That's football. As Rogerio into Ferrari. Quality of the cross in, remember, it was what made Ferrari put it behind, and when you've got the quality of Çalhanoğlu delivering it in, as we see Loriente, maybe a quick response, driven by Tushvet. Loriente, Onana's second with the boots, and preserves Emil Said. Flick on by Fratesi. Lopez, the metronome. Loriente. Cuts back on the right. Loriente. Good block by D'Ambrosio. And a header by Dumfries. Worth mentioning, last 8 on the road. Inter haven't conceded. Lopez over the ball. Floated towards Ferrari. The header was Pinamonti. And then Tuspen is blocked. Loriente. Ferrari. Big chance. Inter's defence rattled. Right and then left. Loriente's cross in. And it's a really big moment there for the Sassuolo captain.
He was touched by Dumfries.
And Danovic was Raspadori on that occasion. Scamacca getting the second with a header off the post. Chip down the line. Rogerio. Pinamonti's on side. Andrea Pinamonti's cross. Emil Said fractionally misjudges the jump. Sassuolo pushing for this equaliser. Substitution that from Alessio Di Loriente. Ferrari. Rogerio. Ending for Pinamonti. Back post. Arriving Davide Fratesi. Sassuolo strike back. And Inter's fears rise up again. Pressing hard these last minutes, Sassuolo, and they have their goal.
Yeah, we said in the first half that it was very important, the run of the midfield player, and Fratesi did very well. Here is Bastoni that take care of Pinamonti. He closed too much to Acerbi and leave Fratesi behind him. Fratesi did very well with the right time, arrived there, nothing to do for Onana that was on the opposite side. Well done by Sassuolo that had 3 opportunities, not very clear, but they did well and they deserve to score this goal in these first 10 minutes.
Fratesi with his 3rd goal of the season, and a vital one here for Dionisi. We've come to know how dangerous Fratesi is running from deep, and certainly Inter under pressure. Corner kick test here. Sweet taste of victory against Barcelona starting to disappear from memory as Loriente opens things up. Took a big deflection. Sassuolo starting to go through the gears. A corner kick.
They did not have give him the opportunity to drive the ball inside, because he scored a goal like that against Salernitana, more or less from inside the box.
Out of Hakan. Corner resulted in the first goal. A free kick results in nothing. Decided to go alone, perhaps a little selfish from that sort of angle. Here we can see again, Rogerio whips it in over the head of Pinamonti, and the late run of Davide Fratesi. And Dzeko's opener cancelled out. Should they fail to get the winning goal. Dzeko. Dumfries. Full stretch. Denzel Dumfries. Consigli stayed back. Lautaro Martinez. Andrea Consigli produces a point-saving save. Flies to his right and denies the Argentinian number 10.
What a save by Consigli. The cross was perfect, and the position inside the box of Lautaro Martinez was perfect too, and that header was fantastic.
Mkhitaryan, Dzeko! Edin Dzeko on his day as a Centurion becomes the match winner, just maybe. When they needed to dig deep, they needed the striker to fire. Edin Dzeko produces what Simone Inzaghi so desperately needs: a goal. Sassuolo 1, Inter 2.
Great moves, nothing to do for Consigli on the second. The first one was Lautaro Martinez, and then Dzeko. The ball arrived from Mkhitaryan that's run perfectly on the space and drive the ball inside the box for Dzeko's header. Fantastic. A great play by Inter in that situation, because Darmian was there, Mkhitaryan arrived in overlap and put the ball inside the box, and a perfect position by Dzeko.
As much with Simone Inzaghi. Over it goes to Darmian. Lautaro and Dzeko are in there. Lautaro still misfiring.
He changed his mind that ball, but to leave that ball to Dzeko, but it was too late. He couldn't control.
Mkhitaryan. Heading Dzeko. Çalhanoğlu, nice dummy. Dumfries is onside. Pulled back. Lautaro left his shooting boots at home once again. It's a good play down the right. Where's the finish?
He can do better for sure. A grip back by
Maxime Lopez. Tolian. How do we shoot some distance? We've seen very few shots from outside the area by Sassuolo, and perhaps there's an indication why.
Yes, of course.